Boy, that is quite the bridge. Woo-hoo! That's what DR650s are made for.
If you've been following along with this series, you already know that for the past 5 days, me and my friends Mike and Dave have been on the ultimate dual sport trip across British Columbia. We have 2 days left in our trip, and our plan for day 6 is to take on British Columbia's legendary Whipsaw before heading east to our final camping destination. This was an epic ride, so stay tuned.
Whipsaw with really good tires. 3/16, maybe 1/8 of an inch. Good to go.
The weather here on day 6 was absolutely spectacular, and it was just what we needed to take on the legendary Whipsaw. For those of you who are unfamiliar, the Whipsaw is a around 100 kilometers long, and it's a pretty popular 4x4 route here in British Columbia. Around half of that length is kind of more of a narrow double track in the trees with hills, rocks, mud pits, and lots of obstacles. Our optimistic plan was to have it done and dusted by lunchtime, so we had our work cut out for us. Luckily though, it started off with some pretty cruisy Forest Service roads.
Oh yeah, that's pretty fun. Oh, we'll go check out the lake quick.
Originally, we had planned on camping at this lake for the night prior, but ultimately, we were just so done with riding that we camped further away. Kind of a bummer because this was honestly a way nicer camp spot. Nonetheless, we kept trucking along, and after this lake, the trail got a little more interesting. Although it was still pretty casual and was ideal dual sporting. Not boring, but not hard, so just right. Just right, however, wouldn't last too long.
Oh, this is fun so far. Not super challenging as I come to a massive mud pit. Probably not the line choice. Woo! Woo! Oh boy. Wicked. Boy, that is quite the bridge. I might take the skinny. Woo-hoo! That's what DR650s are made for. I took this skinny. It's really sketchy.
You took the bridge?
Yeah.
Which side, left or right?
Your left. If you're gonna fall towards me.
I'm gonna do some filming today.
Yeah. Whoa, 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 Michael! Nice work. Okay.
Thank you. Thank you kindly. I'd like to get my front tire back over on that lane,
I
but
would stay where you are.
yeah, it's already on that one.
Okay. Whatever you do, don't.
Keep going.
Hang on. Let me get that tire on there.
Okay.
There we go. Okay.
Alright.
Good.
Okay, you push that, Michael.
You're good now.
It looks so much simpler from up there.
I kind of figured seeing Dave walking would have been your hint, Mike. All right, let's keep trucking. Oh yeah, this is kind of spicy.
I knew that the Whipsaw had some pretty interesting hills on it, and honestly it took us a while to get to one, but this descent was, yeah, exciting. It was loose, it was steep, and on a dirt bike it really wouldn't be that eventful, but on a loaded dual sport, yeah, there were a few moments of pucker.
Oh boy. I think my feet are getting wet. Holy crap. Wow. I went off towards that side and it was deep, but doable. Woo, woo, woo. Nice. Woo. Good stuff. Nice, nice. Woo! Woohoo! Yeah. Woo. Oh yeah, they're gonna want to go slow down this. that had some excitement. Wait, this one actually doesn't look that bad. Oh. Nice. Oh, nice. This isn't bad at all. These guys get it. Now that Ford garbage. Oh, nice. This is cool in here.
Yo. What's your rock, bro? Damn. You got to put one of your stickers on.
Oh yeah, way ahead of you.
Oh yeah. This
Wow,
is sick.
this is cool.
Jeep Jesus and Lakeman ATV. Man, I gotta get a sticker.
Cool.
Perhaps the best part about the Whipsaw, to us at least, was that it just kept going and going and going. And although there were challenging sections, for us, it was just this perfect level of fun trail to ride that we didn't want to end. And honestly, having ridden so many trails on this trip and on other trips, this one quickly became my new favorite, and I can envision a few more rides on it before I'd start getting sick of it.
Nice. Oh yeah. Nice. Woo! Nice. Nice. Oh boy. Woo! Ha ha ha. Ha ha. Woo!
Let me catch my breath.
Okay.
You guys are endurance monsters.
It's because we don't have a backpack.
Yeah, that's a good point.
I guarantee. Only reason.
As we started getting closer towards the end of the Whipsaw, it started to become a lot more flowy as we worked our way through these meadows. It's hard to complain about the views on a gorgeous day like this.
Wow, this is fantastic. Wow. This might be a challenging spot. Ain't no thing. Woo-hoo! Holy smokes. That was exciting. I got way faster and easier.
Oh yeah.
Woohoo! Whipsaw done!
Oh my god. Ooh, ah. Oh. Idling funny. He doesn't like his dirty air cleaner.
Yeah. Alright, let's put on some miles. Bet you're looking forward to pavement.
That was slippery.
Yeah.
Oh yeah, you had to take it easy on the corners.
Yeah, let's go hit Subway.
With the Whipsaw done, our plan for the rest of the day was to ride a mixture of Highway 3, paved back roads, and dirt back roads as we made our way to Conkle Lake Provincial Park in between Soyuz and Rock Creek.
More than you'll ever know. What keeps you waiting? Let's take our time, just moving slow. I'm so lonely, built and heavy, love. You're just so far from where I want you now. Come on now, baby. You speak so soft and low. Come on now, baby. You think that I don't know? I need some honey. Come on now, baby. What if I told you that there's a fight on every corner? And they'll keep you wavering until you reach some modern road. It's not just lazy. There's just some things you're never told. I can't always be this heavy, love. I will have to wear our fears for everyone to see it too. Come on now, baby. You speak so soft and low. Come on now, baby. You think that I don't know? I need some honey. Come on now, baby. I need you,
Anyone who's ever ridden the
Nice.
Whipsaw knows that it's a pretty tiring endeavor, and that going ahead and riding a couple hundred more kilometers after it to get to a faraway campsite just adds to the misery. So we were pretty pumped to go for a swim in Conkle Lake, and then wasted no time setting up camp, and I'm pretty sure this was the only night of the trip we were all sound asleep before the sun had even gone down. The plan for day 7, our final day, was to continue with our theme of avoiding Highway 3 while riding roughly parallel to it. And to accomplish that, we would be riding a mixture of Forest Service roads and interesting kind of double track connector trails.
All right, start of day 7, last day in the saddle. Get to sleep in an actual bed tonight, pretty pumped. Leaving Conkle Lake. Should be a good day. We got some dirt planned as we make our way kind of following beside Highway 3 back to Creston. So let's get into it.
Our morning started with a fun patch of dirt as we rode from Conkle Lake to Highway 33 near Westbridge. From there, we would ride a dirt connector that would bring us to Greenwood.
Oh, fresh rat.
On one of these connector roads, me and Michael decided to once again play musical bikes. And this time, the differences were less pronounced.
I am jealous of your front tire.
What?
That's so much better than mine on the gravel.
Really?
Oh yeah.
I feel like
Tyler was
I'm jealous of
faster.
your rear tire.
Tyler was faster on your bike than on his own bike.
Well, yeah, man. Well, that front tire hooks up. This feels like I'm ice skating.
Well, that D-Sport is pretty much bad.
Yeah.
As we traveled closer and closer to home, there were more and more trails that we had ridden previously before, and the trip started becoming more of a mission to get home than it was about finding new trails. Nonetheless, we still found some interesting new terrain in between Greenwood and the Eholt Pass, as well as between the Granby River and Christina Lake. This section of true quad trail was a welcome change from the pavement and big, wide, relatively boring Forest Service roads we had been on so far.
Past Dave, wow.
A Eventually, this trail led us onto a wide Forest Service road that would take us to Christina Lake. From Christina Lake, we would begin the final dirt leg of our journey by riding the legendary Old Cascade Highway. For those of you that don't know, this dirt road was used as Highway 3 up until the mid-60s and contains a ton of switchbacks and 2 different distinct summits.
Hear that whistle winding hollow, waking you up in the night. All the way from California, Casanova has arrived. Headlined on the morning paper, you headed by the road, waving goodbye to your neighbor. Where the hell you supposed to go? Guess I'll meet you in the middle. Well, ain't nobody told me it'd be this hard. Guess I'll meet you in the middle. Lord only knows if I'll make it that far. Well, you told me that you loved me, then you headed way out west, chasing dreams that you'd been dreaming, loving boys you never met. I'm still stuck here in the city, so much left I have to learn. Grandpa's shaking off his cancer, just in case you hadn't heard. Guess I'll meet you in the middle. Well, ain't nobody told me it'd be this hard. Guess I'll meet you in the middle. Lord only knows if I'll make it that far. I can hear the whole town whisper, barely making out your name.
Eventually, the dirt would lead us to Rossland. And from Rossland, we were within striking distance of home, so we decided to suck it up and ride the last approximately 100 or so kilometers on the highway over Kootenai Pass just to get home.
Them good old days. Guess I'll meet you in the middle. Well, ain't nobody told me it'd be this hard. Guess I'll meet you in the middle. Lord only knows if I'll make it that far. If I'll make it that far.
Kootenai Pass done and dusted, we soon found ourselves riding across the flats of the Creston Valley. It had been 7 days, 6 nights in a tent, and 2,270 kilometers since we had last rode across them. And what an adventure it had been.